What's up, guys? Welcome back to episode 4 of Film Lab. I think we're on. And I was looking through the Film Lab episodes, all 3 of them, and I noticed that in our first episode of it, Ben actually talked about sound design and how to make a better video using it, but we never actually talked about recording or finding or using, or we talked about using. We didn't talk about finding or recording sound design and how to do it. And that car plays perfectly into a reason why, just not over my voice. So in this episode, I'm going to show you a couple quick things to do and how to record it, everything like that. This is sound design recording 101. So let's get into it. All right, well, I'm still in this location. Let's talk about the couple different types of ways to record it. So first, we have just a handy dandy little handheld audio recorder. This is the H1 Zoom. Super small, super compact. I think they updated this thing so it looks a lot better now. But you can record WAV or MP3s. Yeah, MP3s. Audio, low cut, and then you can add a line in if you have an external microphone for it. But it has a pretty decent one up top. Great little pickup. I think they're like $100. Worth it. So worth it. You can use this for your lav mics. You can use this for secondary recording if you don't want it to go on your camera. Anything like that. The next one is this is the Rode Micro little shotgun mic, and this one I'm kind of going to put into the broader category of in-camera audio, making it better. You can use shotgun mics, you can use lav mics for all this, but this is just taking that really crappy microphone that your camera like the Nikons or Canons or Sonys of the world will put on, like, in the camera itself, and this will just make it 10 times better. If all you can afford is one microphone right now, buy this little guy. Great. First thing you should upgrade when it comes to your camera stuff, upgrade your audio first, then upgrade video stuff later, like lenses and bodies and all that. Audio. This is a great way of recording it. Let's talk about my favorite personal way to record audio, not A-roll audio, so like B-roll audio or sound design or whatever. And that is through the camera itself. I will have B-roll inserted here. What I mean, but basically, you stop focusing on video, you get the camera real close, the microphone real close to the sound you want to record, and you hit record, and you use that. This can be referred to as like the poor man's version of it. Use what you got. It doesn't matter. It's always better than not having sound at all or bad sound. We're gonna do this last one on my favorite tree, my favorite fallen tree. I will show you with B-roll about how amazing this fucking tree is. I love this thing. Excuse my language. It's got so much great growth all over it. The branches are just beautiful. It's perfect, and it's got a flat spot for our camera. Talk about the second one here. A handy recorder for your video. This right here, I should use more, but I don't. The downsides about it is, first of all, it takes its own battery. If you're already hiking in, batteries kind of suck to take. So that's why I always suggest the camera method over this thing. But if you want the best bang for your buck or best audio in your video, you're gonna grab one of these. Another thing about it is it takes a micro SD card. Those are super easy to lose. Wicked easy. Buy like 5,000 of them. They're pretty cheap. They're not like dirt cheap, but they're decently cheap. And then, but the best part is you can put this somewhere and leave it and come back to it, so you can get some like ambiance noise in the background, or like some whatever. If you want to like catch like the sound of a bird, you can put this closer to a nest and leave it alone. My one before this, good story, is I did try to do that, and then they pushed it off and it fell and shattered. So be careful. Usually if I do that, I'll tape it to the tree or like wrap it with some paracord or something. But that's the handy recorder. Again, this is not the method I use outside amongst nature as much. I'll usually use this if I know I'm going to be recording something. I'll use the camera more. This is better audio because you can record in a WAV format, which is so much better, but definitely not my favorite because the battery, micro SD. Use the camera, use this if you're going to, but audio is king. All right, I'll try to do this secret third one while I'm hiking because she might take off. She finds a squirrel that she likes. She's on leash, don't worry. On leash squad for life. But the secret third one is actually kind of a cheating method, but getting sounds offline. There's plenty of free sources out there, you know, the soundeffects.com, whatever. But there's also, I use Artlist,
Not sponsored by them. I wish I was. I wouldn't be paying way too much for them. But they're a great site and they work with you and they have really good sound effects. Also, if trees could stop producing pollen so I could use my nose, it'd be great. Using sound effects online comes with a couple of drawbacks sometimes. Sometimes they're professionally recorded and they don't always fit your video because of a style that you're going for. So there's gives and takes, but definitely worth it, especially in a pinch.